As easy as riding a bike. It is an old expression, but for many people, it's not a reality. If you're a biking enthusiast in Columbus, you may have a mixed review of life on the roads here. Today, we launch a new series, Columbus on Two Wheels. We're going to focus on why biking in the city may be on the verge of major change.
Biking is, for me, a sense of freedom, a way to move about the city without constraints.
But that freedom also comes with danger. Riders say that's especially true throughout Columbus.
There's a lot of hostility from drivers, and there's not a lot of actual safe infrastructure.
People don't understand what bicycling means to other folks. Group rides, you feel tons way more safer, but singular, sometimes it could be definitely like scary.
According to a study by the Mid-Ohio Regional Planning Commission, nearly half of Central Ohio residents have interest in biking, but are concerned about safety in facilities.
We have to think about getting that big chunk of folks out on the street, and right now, our infrastructure just does not work for that.
Columbus is home to about 75 miles of dedicated bike lanes in the city, with another 150 miles of shared use paths and trails, but
many of them don't connect together. So for those that are interested, it's hard to get where they want to go oftentimes.
It has to be convenient, it has to be safe, and it has to be connected. You know, I don't want to ride on a trail that ends before I get to the place that I need to go.
Columbus has launched this new program, Bike Plus, to survey Columbus residents about a significant investment in the city's bikeways plan for the first time in 15 years.
A lot's changed in the city in the last 15 years. We've grown a lot, so we want a long-term vision, but we also want a near-term network of projects that we're going to advance through our capital improvements program.
We should have been doing this 25, 30 years ago, and so we're way behind now. I'm optimistic about it. I think there's a lot of good stuff the city wants to do.
It feels like they're listening to us and proposing this as a good start. I would say time is of the essence.
City leaders point to comparable cities across the country and their downtown development plans. Most have heavily invested in public access to transit, including new bike paths. In Indianapolis, for example, the cultural trail and bike path has become a wildly popular element of the city.
And what they found is that they got $13 in return for every $1 they spent on the cultural trail.
What we want to be as a city in terms of really promoting safe and convenient biking, it's part of the quality of life in being a world-class city.
Now, early next month, the city plans to release those details of its bike path construction plan for public input. Tomorrow on NBC4, we're going to break down another major change for cyclists, the proposed Capitol Trail project, the Capitol Line, and how Columbus is banking on attracting more full-time residents to downtown.